The rain against the window was the only sound in the dark bedroom. Jasper stared at the rivulets tracing paths down the glass, his own reflection a pale ghost superimposed over the storm. A shudder ran through him, a memory that wasn't a memory. Cold marble, a name etched in stone, the suffocating silence of loss. The bedroom door flew open with a crash. Liam stood in the doorway, drenched, his shirt plastered to his chest, hair dripping. He was supposed to be in Chicago finalizing a merger. His breath came in ragged gasps, his eyes wide and rimmed red, scanning the room until they locked on Jasper. He didn't speak. He just crossed the room in 3 long strides and crushed Jasper against him, his grip desperate, his whole body trembling. The chill of rain and the heat of him seeped through Jasper's thin t-shirt. Liam buried his face in Jasper's neck, his voice a broken rasp against the skin. Jasper, my Jasper. The dam broke. Jasper's fists clenched in the wet fabric of Liam's shirt, a raw, wounded sound tearing from his throat. He sobbed into Liam's shoulder, the fear of the dream still clinging to him. I saw it. I saw where they put you. Liam's arms tightened, his words a fierce vow against Jasper's ear. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. We're getting old together, you hear me? 100 years. I promised you. He remembered the first time he saw Liam years before that promise in a different lifetime. Not Liam, the polished executive, but Leo, a feral, wounded kid in a forgotten alley behind Northgate High. That was the year everything was still perfect. The year his father was still Mr. Chase at the head of the table, his company robust, their future a given. The year Jasper himself was just a rich kid with too much allowance and no concept of consequence. The year the name Leo Walsh meant nothing to him. But 38-year-old Jasper, the one who had swallowed too many pills just to find a few hours of peace, he knew. He remembered the older man's rare, unguarded moments, the stories murmured in the dark. I grew up in Flint, Northgate High. The real fights happened behind the school in those alleys. Never lost a one. The man who told that story was all smooth control, a sharp suit and a calm temper. The wildness was buried deep, a banked fire. Jasper had always been curious about the boy who came before, the one who fought in alleys. He hadn't expected to find him. He'd gone to Northgate on a whim, a ghost drawn to a haunt. The alley stank of stale garbage and wet brick. And there he was, just as described, leaning against a graffiti-tagged wall, a length of discarded pipe near his boots. Leo. Teen. Close-cropped hair, a black tank top, sweat and cheap detergent on his skin. He was breathing hard, a fresh bruise blooming on his jaw, his knuckles raw. The boy fished a cigarette from his pocket, lit it and looked up. The anger in his eyes was a live wire. What the hell are you staring at? Jasper just knelt in front of him, ignoring the threat. He studied the young face, the features he knew so well yet were so unforgivably new. 3 years, he thought. You left me alone for 3 years. The least you can do is let me look. You looking for a fight? Leo's voice was a low growl. Jasper reached out, his thumb brushing the edge of the bruise. Does it hurt? Leo jerked back, swatting his hand away. Get off me, freak. He tried to stand, using the wall for support, his left leg buckling. Jasper moved to help. Leave it. Just back off. Leo shoved him hard. Cold, familiar anger surged in Jasper. He stepped forward, grabbed Leo by the shoulders, and slammed him back against the brick. Before the kid could react, Jasper kissed him. It wasn't gentle. It was possession, a punishment, a reclaiming. He bit his lip, poured every ounce of frustration and longing into it. Leo froze, utterly still. He didn't breathe. Jasper pulled back, slapping his cheek lightly. Breathe, idiot. Leo gasped, his face flushed, eyes wide with shock and something else. What the hell is wrong with you? The bravado was gone, replaced by a bewildered vulnerability. Jasper almost smiled. That's better. Now we're going to the hospital. No. Jasper leaned in again, his lips a whisper from Leo's. Vanna bet? Leo flinched, his bravado a thin veneer. Don't do that again. Then stop arguing. To the clinic. The diagnosis was a minor fracture. Jasper called his father's driver. You're coming home with me. Leo balked, expressing his disbelief that a stranger would make such an offer. He argued it was reckless. Jasper cut him off. What are you afraid of? He listed the facts quietly. A father who skipped town. A mother lost to cancer. A house that's just an empty shell. You think you have nothing to lose. That's why you're so stupid with your life. Leo fell silent, his defenses crumbling for a moment. I'm not leaving you alone with that leg, Jasper said, his voice softer. When you're healed, you can go. How do you know all that? Leo's eyes were narrow, suspicious. Because I've had a crush on you, Jasper lied smoothly. I know everything. I even know your boxers are gray. A choked laugh escaped Leo. Bullshit. They didn't speak in the car. When they pulled up to the Chase estate, Leo finally said, his tone flat, Look, I'm not into guys. Don't waste your time. Jasper helped him out. You didn't seem to mind the kiss. Felt pretty cooperative to me. That's not, Leo started. Was it good? Jasper interrupted, his voice low. My mouth. Did you like it? Leo's ears turned crimson. That's not the point. Jasper chuckled, reaching up to tweak one hot earlobe. You're a terrible liar. You liked it just fine. In the expansive and soot bathroom, Jasper listened to the awkward shuffling behind the door. You need help in there? The doctor said keep it dry. A thud and a stifled curse was his answer. Jasper pushed the door open without thinking. Leo was scrambling up from the slick tile, his face a mask of pain and humiliation. I'm fine. He wasn't fine. He was exposed, young and lean under the harsh light. Jasper's heart ached at the sight of the scars, some old, some new. There would be more, he knew. A roadmap of violence. Not this time, he vowed. This wild dog was getting a leash. He stepped inside, shutting the door. Give me your hand. Put it on my shoulder. I don't need. Jasper took his wrist and placed the hand firmly where he instructed. He picked up the shower head, adjusted the temperature, and began to rinse him, carefully avoiding the cast. His fingers traced a pale line on Leo's ribs. I don't like seeing you hurt. Don't do it anymore. Leo's head fell back against the tile. He grabbed Jasper's wrist, his voice thick. If you're gonna wash me, just wash me. Don't start something. Jasper glanced down, a smirk playing on his lips. I thought you didn't like guys. Seems part of you disagrees. He let the spray tap lightly against Leo's stomach. He's not listening to you. He's sure listening to me. Leo's neck flushed a deep red. He dropped his forehead onto Jasper's shoulder, a defeated groan escaping him. Just stop talking. Jasper turned his head, his lips brushing Leo's ear. Want me to help you with that? The breath Leo sucked in was ragged. He didn't answer, just pressed closer. Ask me, Jasper whispered, nipping the earlobe. Please. The word was torn from him, raw and honest. Later, in the king-sized bed, with a canyon of space between them, Jasper spoke into the dark. If I held you, would you hit me? Probably. Jasper rolled over and wrapped his arms around Leo from behind. The boy stiffened, then slowly relaxed. Jasper held on tighter, his face pressed into the short hairs at Leo's nape. This time, you don't get to leave. He remembered the first time he'd met the older Liam. His own father's empire had just crumbled into dust and debt. At a brutal networking event, drowning in scotch he couldn't afford, he'd been sick in the gutter. Liam had offered a bottle of water. Need money? Desperately. Ever sleep with a man for it? For the right price. Liam had stubbed out his cigarette. Funny. I've got more money than I know what to do with. It had been a transaction. For 10 years. Until the day the state put a needle in Liam's arm. He'd left Jasper a fortune and a final plea. Don't ever do that again. You might meet someone terrible. His last visit, behind thick glass, Liam's smile had been shattered. I wish I'd lived a better life. A longer one. I'm not ready to leave you alone. Jasper had pressed his hand to the glass. Idiot. Falling for your kept man. How pathetic. But the rings Liam had never dared to give him, found later, told a different story. Now, holding the younger version, Jasper had one goal. A long life. He would drag this boy onto a different path, kicking and screaming if he had to. He would give him the future the other man had always mourned missing. He transferred to Northgate High. He found Leo asleep in the last row, his desk a monument to neglect. Jasper dropped his bag and kicked the chair leg. The class fell silent. A kid in front scrambled away, hissing, "Dude, run. Now." Jasper kicked the chair again. Leo stirred, grabbed a textbook without looking, and hurled it. "Get lost." Jasper caught it. "Wake up, Leo." Recognition dawned, followed by annoyed disbelief. "What are you doing here?" "Came to find you." The English teacher lost her patience. "Leo, take your new boyfriend and get out." Leo's reputation was cemented, and Jasper's new identity was born. The feral new kid who makes out with Leo. Forcing Leo to study was like taming a hurricane. He'd snarl, slam books, threaten. Jasper would kiss him until he went pliant and quiet. The physical power dynamic was a novelty. The older Liam had always been in control. Now Jasper could pin him, could whisper, "Do your work or I'll kiss you again right here." He'd lie on top of Leo after one such session, listening to the frantic heartbeat under his ear. "What do you want from the future? We could leave here, go to the same college, start something together, grow old. Nobody leaves first this time." Leo never answered. For a month there was progress. Leo stopped ditching class. His grades crept from abysmal to merely terrible. Then, the day Jasper received a sarcastic peacekeeper award from the principal, Leo vanished. Jasper found him near his neighborhood, facing down 6 older guys, a pipe in his hand, that familiar, terrifying confidence in his stance. Jasper grabbed a chunk of broken pavement and ran to his side. "You were supposed to call me, you asshole." Leo's head whipped around. "What are you doing? Get out of here." He threw the pipe, grabbed Jasper's arm, and they ran. When they finally lost their pursuers, Leo tried to walk away. Jasper grabbed him. "Where do you think you're going?" Leo wouldn't look at him. "Just let go, Jasper. Haven't you had enough of this game?" "Game? A month is a long time to play Save the Delinquent. You can stop now. Go back to your real school." The words were ice water. "You think this is a game?" Leo lit a cigarette, his face hard. "I think you're projecting a fantasy onto me. I'm not a project. I'm a lost cause. I don't want your future. I heard your dad on the phone. He's right. This place will ruin you. We're from different worlds." The coldness was a mask. Jasper could see the cracks. He snapped, swinging a fist into Leo's stomach. Leo took the hits, didn't fight back. Jasper bit his chin, then kissed him, a brutal, angry clash of teeth and tongue. When he pulled back, he was calmer. "Talk. What happened?" "Nothing." Leo wiped his mouth, his eyes avoiding Jasper's. "Stay if you want. Just stay away from me." He stopped coming to school. Jasper, arguing with his father about audits and corporate vigilance at home, rented an apartment near Leo's. He hired someone to follow him. The report was grim. A father's failed business, a mountain of debt. The collectors had a new idea. Leo's rich friend could pay. So that was it. Leo was pushing him away to protect him. Jasper put on a thin, V-neck sweater and went to the dive bar where Leo worked security. He let a blonde guy buy him a drink, let hands wander. He accepted a cigarette. It was plucked from his lips. Leo stood over him, the cigarette now between his own lips, his eyes dark storms. He lit it, took a drag, and crushed it. "He's not interested." He dragged Jasper outside, into the quiet of a side street and shoved him against a wall. His kiss was pure fury, his hands rough under Jasper's clothes. "You dressed like this for me? This what you want?" Jasper shoved him off, hand connecting with his cheek. "You son of a bitch." Leo wiped his lip, his gaze glacial. "Then don't parade yourself in front of me. Find someone else to be cheap with," then Jasper shot back. Leo's control snapped. He grabbed Jasper's wrist, his anger warring with a deeper pain. Finally, his shoulders slumped. "I didn't mean that. Please, just go home. Don't do this." Jasper saw the tears welling in the boy's eyes, the utter despair. He stepped close, cupped Leo's face. "Do you really think I'd be better off without you? I'm not worth it." Leo's voice broke. "You don't get it. You deserve so much more." "More than you?" Jasper asked softly. "Who in this world could ever love me more than you do?" Leo stared at him, then crumpled, sinking to the ground, face in his hands. The sobs were raw, ugly things. "Why are you making this so hard? I can't let you go either." He came back to school, but he was a ghost. Tense, distracted. Jasper finally saw him with the collector, a man with a scar, beating someone in an alley. They were laughing together. Jasper confronted him that night. "Who is Mr. Vega?" Leo shot to his feet, panic flooding his features. "Did they talk to you? Are they threatening you?" Jasper just watched him. Leo spun, ready to bolt, rage taking over. "I'll kill them. I said I'd do their work. I said I'd pay. Why won't they leave you alone? They didn't. I saw you with him." Leo went still. The fight drained out of him. "He's using you to control me, isn't he?" Jasper asked. Leo's voice was a hollow echo. "You see now? I have no future. Just debt and trouble. It's okay if you walk away." Jasper sold watches, vintage comics, his first eye on books. He liquidated his trust fund. He took $20,000 in cash to a warehouse office to meet Carl Vega. He bought Leo's freedom for a year, with a promise of full repayment in 5. Vega, a pragmatic businessman, counted the money with a smile. Should have done this sooner. Kid was being stubborn. It was that easy. A sum that meant nothing, that would one day be a rounding error for the man Leo would become. Yet it had cost him everything. Jasper found Leo 3 days later, passed out among empty bottles in his bare apartment. He was burning with fever. Jasper forced water and pills into him. Leo clung to him in his delirium, mumbling about perfect spelling tests and promised rewards. When he woke at dusk, he was sober, smoking by the window. Jasper took the cigarette and stubbed it out on his own palm. Leo swore, grabbing his hand. "Are you insane? Don't smoke," Jasper said, watching the blister form. "It's a bad habit." Leo stared at the burn, then brought Jasper's fingers to his mouth, a silent apology. Jasper leaned in and kissed him, pouring every ounce of forgiveness into it. Leo held him like he was the only solid thing in a breaking world. Their first attempt at college failed. Leo's score was a brutal wake-up call. He insisted on a gap year, studying with a ferocity that scared Jasper. He'd find him asleep at his desk at 3 a.m. "I'm not tired," Leo would insist. They fought about it. Leo would just listen, then kiss him until the anger dissolved. Once, quietly, he admitted the truth. "I can't let you down. You said we'd go together. I remember. I don't want you to have to settle for less. If it has to be me, I need to be the best I can be." He never understood he already was. Now, in their bedroom, the storm still raging, the two men, one who had seen the end, one who had been saved from it, held each other. The past was a closed loop, a wound finally stitched. The future was the rain on the window, the solid heartbeat under Jasper's ear, the whispered promise in the dark that needed no more words. The long life had begun.